This is your handover video on the Lunar Ultima. So we'll start off at the front. You've got your Alco hitch head and stabiliser. So obviously once looking up to the car, lift the black handle up. The tow ball goes in, and it slots down into place to hold your tow ball into place. So now that's in, you've got your rings, your green pop-up bit underneath there to show it's on. You need to release, lift up, black handle to pop out. You have your breakaway cable, handbrake and jockey wheel. 13-pin plug which connects into the back of your car, which does your exterior lights and your 12 volts of the fridge if your car is wired up correctly. And you'll see the lights as we go in the van. You have your spare wheel in the gas compartment. You also have your bulkhead regulator and your two gas bottle holders for two 6 kg propane or butane gas bottles. Have your flue for your Truma boiler, your Truma water inlet. So pump goes into the aqua roll, lift the blue trigger, slots in like so. Your battery locker, where you have obviously your battery tray and battery strap to hold your 110 amp battery in, two terminals, live and neutral, 240 mains inlet, and your motor mover isolation switch, two waste outlets, filler point for your toilet flush, which you fill up there, toilet cassette which you can plug empty, now inside the van. Inside the van, above the door, you have your main control panel where you press on like so. That'll give you power to the van, awning light and internal lights, but the internal lights you can turn on individually. As you can see, awning light is working perfectly. Also above the door you have your water pump button here, but obviously before you press that you just want to make sure that your drain off valve just there is facing down in the horizontal position. And obviously when connected to mains as well, you want to make sure there that you press the RCD button, make sure it trips. Better view of it there, so you just want to make sure that your RCD button is tripping as it should. You have your 12 volt fuses and what they're for here. Then we have two little buttons here. One is your charger and one is your heater. So obviously that has to be on to obviously work your boiler, which does your heating and hot water or electric, and that has to be on. Your shutdown button, once pressed, that will literally cut off 12 volt power into the van. So obviously recommended to turn that off when you are finished using the van, and then turn back on when you're using it again. So then you can turn your pump on like so, and then you can get all the air out of the system on your kitchen sink, bathroom sink and shower. Here also tells you on the screen how much battery is in your, how much voltage is in your battery. Then here you have your Truma control panel. So you just turn on, just press once, and then you have various settings here. You have your internal temperature, water, and obviously the appliance that you want it on. You can have it on gas, electric or mix. And then your fan, obviously that just your blower heating around the van. And you have other various settings. And to turn off, hold power button like so. That turns off all power to the van, all power to the control panel. Then we have your domestic fridge. So you have three settings. You have electric, gas and battery. Electric, once connected to mains, your fridge will be connected to the mains and obviously will work off that. Battery will only work when 12 volt is connected to the back of your car, and will only, if your car is wired correctly, and will only maintain the temperature already in the fridge. Gas, once on gas, you want to hold this button in, and you want to hold that like so, until that goes over to the green. Once over to the green, you will know it's lit. As you can see, it's making its way over to the green as the fridge is lit now. You have your Thetford gas and electric oven, so you have your electric oven on the top, controlled by this knob here, settings 1 to 6, and obviously with the gas, you push it in like so while pressing the igniter, and the same goes for the grill and the oven. As you can see, once all lit, the grill and the oven. And to turn off, just want to turn in the central position like so. Also have a fan as well, so you have 1 setting and then 2 setting, and obviously you have different light settings as well. In the toilet you have your Thetford flush, so when ready to flush you will press the button like so, that will empty all the liquid into the toilet chemical, sorry. And you have a little valve around here which you push away from you to open the flap and then close. The toilet cassette will only come out when that flap is closed. Before I demonstrate the motor mover, we have your warranty cover sheet which stays in the van. Obviously just explains what we cover and what we don't. And then your winterisation is basically how to winterise your caravan correctly, ready for the winter, to prevent any frost damage which isn't covered by the warranty. On this caravan you have an easy move driver, so first of all you want to get your key, which slots into there like so, and then twist. You want to get your leg winder onto this like so, and you want to wind it onto the wheel like so, and has done the other side as well. Then you get your handset, double click the button like so, all comes on like so. Then you can take your handbrake off, and then forward, back, front to rear, front, wherever you want the arrow to go. And when done, double click the button like so to turn off the controller, handbrake up, isolation key turned anti-clockwise and pulled out, and then you want to wind up your motor like so.